Welcome to the breakdown video for Scott Winn's Motorcycle Surfing. So I'm going to go ahead and share a little how I created this look. I kind of knew when I saw the raw edit where I wanted to take it. The style just seemed very appropriate to this mellow, rich, but not overstated feel. I'll start with this pre-dawn morning stuff right here as the riders are introduced, but before we've opened up to what they're actually going to be doing on those bikes. There's this shot where he's pulling on his helmet, but his face is visible. And it just seemed like not seeing his face would help add some intrigue. So to do that, I made this all dark, then limited it with a window that's tracked to the visor without cutting in on the reflections. As these nodes layer up, you can see that I also pulled a selection on the sky to put the sun lower behind the horizon to match the other shots. Compared with the raw, you can see the difference that makes. It's a little tricky because if it affects other highlights too much, it'll just feel like blue paint on the lens. Next, I'll layer through the changes on some of these daytime shots. I don't know how to describe this look really, other than that it just felt right. I had some vintage motorcycle photos I was comparing with, but as I went along it kind of had to become its own thing. That's why I don't reuse stuff from other projects. You can sort of match a feel, but the place and time and color all make it kind of have to be its own original conglomeration. On this one, I went in and grabbed just the very bottom edge of the shadows and dropped them down to create more shape in the bike. Just a little more detail. You can see it best on this one. The shadows were pretty much all the same level, so there's no detail, but pulling on those shadows, you see the shape build back up, so the final result is still the mellow, relaxed feel, but actually higher contrast than the raw. This last one into the sunset had a bunch of windows reshaping things. One set right here is sinking the shadows on either side of the road. Those are tracked individually. There's another pulling up just the top edges of the highlights on the road. Then finally there's a bit more saturation and flare added to the sunset. So you get this beautiful sunset shot. So anyway, it's taken some time to tune my eyes to this kind of look and see some of the things. But I love that I get to do this and just really proud of this project, so thank you for watching.